Well, well, I'm still looking for specific parts for the new thing. New process. Let me quickly add on something for the H5. I already have the H4 down. There. Now it's pretty much an H1 model, just inverted and more taller. The frontal armor is pretty much the exact same now, just with different types of side plates. This one is more flatter, this one is not also flatter. Just that they have different types of arm platings on them. And I'm planning to add something for the back of this, but unfortunately I cannot find it anywhere. So I guess I'm gonna have to follow. Oh right, I put it on this. I take a little apart. Real quick. There we go. I do not believe that you was. Yeah, I thought so. You're not restricted. Wait, it's missing. Wait, the H5 is the H1 H2 H5 is actually has that little tiny thing on the front of it. Another layer of mother bricks just to keep the recoil down. Because since it has a H3 AP shell instead of the normal APCBC, the recoil is more crazy and more stronger than the level velocity, and it doesn't deal as much damage because it's pretty much this model pretty much deletes tigers and stuff like that from existence by either ending the crew or just absolutely nuking the modules and stuff. The HVAP was designed to take on tanks from farther away. The actual H2A6 is supposed to have a very thick barrel. Very familiar 280mm barrel. It's just I have to find a way to attach it and other things. The actual H1. This is the actual H1A1. Though the model had a very weird turn design, the A1 doesn't have as weird of a turn design. This one has an open top, pretty much jug of a turn, because a lot of things can penetrate it. In fact, everything can penetrate it except Vickers. Other than that, the 50 cal can go through it. A lot of things can go through the turn of this. It's oversized and has not enough. Muzzle brake on the H2A5 to prevent recoil from blowing the turret off. Here's pretty much stay on. Here's pretty much what it does. Yes, it does considerably blow the turret off, because the turret ring is pretty much this right there. It's very jug. It's very weak compared to the turret ring on this. If you put the same gun on this and took the In fact, they actually can be able to take the gun off and slap it on this. May not look as nice, can only fire HVAP. But other than that, this thing stays on, no matter how hard you push it. Because this was designed to be able to withstand 280 HVAP recoil, which is pretty much as strong as standing right next to a 5,000 kilogram bomb going off. 280 HVAP is strong. Yet the deterrent can simply pop off upwards and only upwards, because like a lot of other deterrents, it can come off quite easily thanks to ammo rack explosions. Just the only time you can actually make this thing ammo rack is if you deliberately make it ammo rack, because no rounds can penetrate this. No ATGMs can penetrate this. Only a Fab 5000, if you landed dead on top, might damage the tank. Other than that, no, this thing's pretty much invincible. The H1 is practically invincible. The A5, yes, the armor is very terrible. If you had point blank range, a Vickers can penetrate this from like 10 meters away. Yeah, it's more like wet paper. It's more like wet napkins, because a lot of things can penetrate this deterrent. The gun and the two loaders and the rangefinder, the driver and all the other crew can finally help the crew member out. But the H6, on the other hand, is supposed to have the same turret on the H1. So it makes this, and plus it actually uses a different engine instead of the boring flammable Japanese engine. It actually uses a German engine for once. If you wonder what the I think it's the UN. If you wonder what the scaled up UN model looks like, well, the UN is pretty much a utility helicopter with the same engine as the H1, just shortened, and the H1's engine actually is twin and a little bit longer. This one's shortened and only a single. This thing gives it a lot of power. It's pretty much as powerful as a turboprop now. If that was modified to actually be a turboprop, this thing would pretty much be a jet engine with propeller blades. That's how powerful the engine is. These are spare engines that we randomly have just laying around. My art, which has been only mildly improved, on an additional 37 bits of art. Nothing bad. 2 thick books that I'm doing space research and insect research on. A basketball that I have done gone from Christmas. A cat toy. Just sitting there. My cat is someplace. I have no idea where he is. 1 day old. A few hours old. I love to drink Coca-Cola. It helps me wake up. What else do I want to show you? This is what the tailless VOTL MiG. What was it again? MiG 579, I believe. This is what it pretty much looks like. Looks like without its initial tail, which has apparently been taken apart for this piece. So we're gonna be able to make these spare parts, which I'm planning to make something new out of them. My personal favorite thing that I have made so far is, I believe it's a book. Yeah, yes it is. My personal favorite thing that I've built so far is the UH-50K. This is quite large, to be honest, compared to that little boy. Look at him, he's so cute, he's so tiny compared to this thing. They're supposed to be able to carry 4 bombs that were quite long, and they were actually quite devastating. They can effectively take out any ship, really. It's just that it's missing its heat comparator, which is supposed to be able to cool off these 2 thick 50mm guns in the nose, multi-passenger seat cockpit, twin FN90, twin Blaster 30K engines with space modifications, and could be able to carry up to 4 1,500 kilogram bombs that were designed to pretty much take down everything they see. They were armor piercing as well, so good luck trying to take down a ultrasonic bomber that can carry bombs that were deadly enough to take down every ship, bunker, tank, building, pretty much airfields, anything really. It's just that its only design flaw is that just a few shots in one of the 2 engines, and they just simply pop off. Yeah, they just fly off and fly into wherever they please. The engine connectors were pretty much a joke. They look like they are strong connecting when they only have 2 mounts. Take one out and the engine would spin like crazy. Unimaginable. This thing will pretty much spin faster than a fidget spinning, pretty much. It's very unstable without the other engine. It's very reliant on the other engine. If one gets damaged by the littlest as a bit, prepare to see a fireworks show, because the engine loves to go boom when it gets damaged, which is apparently funny. The tiny jet that I have apparently made is this little boy, even smaller than this. Single pilot, unlike this one's pilot and radio operator. Yeah. Pilot sits in the front, the radio operator sits in the back, and there's enough room for cargo, for little bits of cargo. This only has 1 pilot, that's it, just pure boringness. But this thing's as hard to kill as a tiger in this thing's pretty much as hard as trying to take down a tiger with a very low velocity sniper rifle like that thing sitting in the back. It's very difficult to kill. This thing can have as control surfaces. These are the minor ailerons. These things pretty much can be missing almost every wing. In fact, it can pretty much be as sparse as this and still be able to fly back to base. Even if you apparently put as many holes in the wings in this state as Swiss cheese has holes in it, this thing can still fly. It's next to impossible to kill, thanks to its design. It's very fancy. It's just that its only armament, which apparently its armament is almost non-existent, is supposed to have a single cannon someplace. But not in the nose, like that little hole says. No. The cannon is apparently... I have no idea. Yeet! And yes, that little guy down there does work. It's just that it's his controller is apparently non-existent anymore because I have no idea. Oh, that's a tail. But it's not for that. It was for a different aircraft. I have no idea where it went though. And I remember there being something down here. Oh yes, here it is. Yes. Spare tracks. A lot of spare tracks. And something else. Nothing else, really. Oh my goodness, how long have you been down here? I think you've been down for like a year or two, I'm not sure. No. There's nothing else down though. Closet. Oof. All sorts of other adorable Nerf guns. Another closet. And they're actually connected, so that's so considered the same closet still. A barely just a planning to be built Lego set. This is one of the wings of the old Lego aircraft that I've made. It was the PF-32, I believe. Yes, it was a PF-32. It was supposed to have 2 wings, a cockpit, and a single engine. Very simple design. And why I'd like to send a message to me in most a PN-32. The PN-32 is actually its full name. The PN-32 doesn't stand. The PN doesn't stand for anything. Ah yes, is engine chassis thing for it. The PN-32 and the PN-32F were apparently the only aircraft designs I had for a while. The PN-32N was the flip plane version of the PN-32, and the floats actually didn't let the aircraft float at all. It just made it more heavy. I have Halo Wars, Halo 3, Halo Reach, and Halo 5, and Halo 3 ODST downstairs. What else do I have that I need to show you? I believe it is still in here someplace. Ah yes, here it is. cat. And I would love to know what happened to the muzzle brake. Ah, yes, here it is. Muzzle brake of the Jolt. I love to call my nickname a Jolt the RF Magnum. The RF Magnum is super cute. Only two of these things short out of it. Operating it with one hand is actually quite easy. And yes, it does have iron sights. See? Well, it used to before I decided to cut them off because, well, for science. It only has 2 shots and it pretty much fires well like this. 1 and 2 and you empty. It's quite fun to reload the little boy for a while. But the one downside of it is the lack of spare ammunition. All you have is just those 2 shots and you cannot reload. Because, well, thanks to the ammunition, the mass ammunition loss thanks to the cat. Apple. I remember there being something in here. I believe it was either over here or somewhere else. Where did it go? I swear I had it someplace inside. You can't fit that side. Not a lot of the little tiny jolts that I have. Super cute. This one. Why did I have a grip on the side of it? Let's take it off. Maybe just put it there just to keep everything nice and slim. I love my Raven Fire because it's a bullpup with an amazing banana bag. What am I looking at? What is the gun pointed at? What do you think it is? Is it the stuffed shark, the wall, or my clothes, or what? Where is it pointed at? Okay. He sent me the message. What do you think I pointed? Shark. Shark. Probably, if you didn't know, the rudder or the yaw controls for this toy is outside the cockpit. Well, the other controls are based on the joystick. This is idle, this is idle, reverse, and forward. Turn left and turn right, but the R control is right there. probably the most pointless place to put it is right outside, behind the cockpit. Everyone who the pilot of the aircraft, of that aircraft is, it's this fella. He is missing his arm, so that's why he has a robotic one. Let me put him in to show you what piloting the aircraft looks like. He apparently doesn't want to grip onto the controls properly. Why do I put it? Grip onto the controls properly, man. Buddy. It's okay. The aircraft doesn't actually function. It doesn't actually function. Trust me. It's not like you fly away and be kidnapped and thrown into Gulag or something. No. It's not. How difficult is it for you to sit down in this very comfortable seat, eh? There we go. That's what it would look like if he was piloting the aircraft. You may have noticed there has to be an entirely another person just to be able to control the yaw. It's impossible for you to reach it at all, actually. And yes, the pistons on the aircraft does actually function. Let's just take the cover off. Apparently the cover is the most important thing. Twin FV engines. FV32 engines. Twin FV32 piston engines. Plus this mix. The engine usually be found in the Ashton H1. The Ashton H2's engine is... I haven't quite finished constructing it yet, have I? Okay, I think that should be around it. Unless... there's something I missed. No, I think that's around it. Okay, that's around it for my house, but... my room. But I haven't shown you... what I have in War Thunder. Well, what I'm planning to get in War Thunder. I am planning to get, obviously, the SC100Y. And I'm planning to get this boy. The SC100Y. And this is something in Britain. I don't know. I actually do not know what else to get other than the SC100Y tank box of death. Come to Germany or not America, because all they have is just AM22 and HMC. I'm planning to get... should I get the Grand 1? Should I get the Grand? I would love to know. Or the T14, or M4A5 Ram 2. I'm able to actually get... wait. No. Should I get the... Okay, never mind. Instantly scratch out. I was planning to get the Cillipede, but no, it's like it's like the most expensive vehicle in the game. Get the Ram? Why the Ram of all the tanks? There's something better than a Ram, and that's... the Jumbo. It's just that unfortunately I can't get the Jumbo. M18 Black Cat, no. The T20, Cobra King. The Jumbo Cobra King. I think I'm able to get the Jumbo Cobra King. But but I was planning to get actually get the T14 because it's a interesting tank in my opinion. It's really armored, if you didn't notice. It has quite good armor for it to be armored. But the tank that I was dreaming to get that would absolutely nuclear Panther is Juggy Boy. This boy. The BFW Jack Panther. It has quite really good armor. Frontal armor. Its side armor is pretty much almost non-existent. I love the Jack Panther. I really want to get the Jack Panther, but I don't think I can get the Jack Panther. Well, if you got the BFW Jack Panther instead of the Tiger P, I would have had something that would just... I wouldn't have to literally have either the KV2 or the Sturm Panzer just to take on the Tiger P. But no, you got the Tiger P. Now I'm going to have to find a derping vehicle, a trap-shotting vehicle that is capable of taking that abomination on. The Tiger H1 is more better of a tank than the Tiger P, because if you angle it just right, you get really good armor. Although the Manlet may not have that good of armor, like at all. This becomes really thick. But the Soviets, let's see the armor on the SMK. Let's see the armor for the SMK. A lot of crew members, a massive tank, and 2 guns. What an interesting vehicle. The SC-100Y's armor is pretty miserable, seriously. Only that much protection. But the good thing is that it has a tank deleting gun. A 130mm B13 cannon that apparently can delete a Tiger and a Panther from existence and send them to Gulag. Although the tank that I've been dreaming to get is the T-34-100, because it's not just because it looks really good. It has a very good gun, quite good armor, and it's just nice all around. But the happiest tank in War Thunder, this boy, is a low profile mouse killing tank. May not have as big as a gun. It has, I believe, better shells. Yeah, 229mm of penetration against mature one, yeah. The heaviest tank in the game has better penetrating gun. But the absolute nightmare to take on is the IS-7, wherever it is. The tank, you could get the IS-6, but unfortunately not the IS-7. I really want the IS-7. Okay, let's see if there's any new tanks in the shop. Item shop. Nin. Inventory. Okay. Supersonic. I actually have a supersonic. I actually have a supersonic trophy thing. So, it's an inventory. I have it. It's just I unfortunately do not have a key for it, so I cannot open it. The tank that I've been absolutely dreaming to get is the mouse, and I'm still dreaming on to get it. It's just that unfortunately I cannot get it yet. But does Germany have a premium tank that has an ATGM? Because I really want to have a German tank. I would love to know if there's a German tank that has an ATGM. Because ATGMs are fun things to play around with. If not, that's absolutely depressing. Is there any premium tanks in War Thunder that can fire or use an ATGM? Please tell me. If not, that's just depressing. Because I do not know if there's any tanks in the game that use an ATGM. Let's just test it on the loader. APDS. Ahead of us. 380mm. What is it? Please tell me. I'd love to know. I'd like to see if this is an autoloader or not in the prop. Okay, it froze. Okay. Oh yeah, stop. What is it? Please tell me. Please, just tell me. Just tell me, please. I'd like to know what has an ATGM that's premium. It cannot see the screen well, so let's just chuck a tape dispenser down here. Bravo. Blast. Let's take it. Apparently that has no effect, but okay. Okay, those sea tanks, but I'd love to know if this is an autoloader, so let me test. For the arcade thing. Is it possible to reload a gun this fast? And is this an autoloader? Please tell me. I need to know if this is an autoloader or not. That tank has been deleted. I can't tell if... Is this an autoloader? Okay, now I know, but is this an autoloader? Hit. Ricochet. It's not an IS-7 by any means. This is camo from Tank on the site, so I have no idea what I'm shooting at. It is. That looks so funny. I know a tank that I know a vehicle that is an autoloader. And it's why won't you look more? Thank you. I know that this is an autoloader. This is an autoloader too, right? Yeah, I know it is. I know it is. What tanks again? The T-55AM1 SOV. Wait, the SOV-81? It's the SOV-81 is in the British line. This one, SOV-81, because it's the only SOV-81 that I know of. No, this isn't. Is it? No, it's not. I don't think it is. Where is the SOV-81? Is this it? Because I have no idea if it is or not. Is it? Please tell me. Please. Please. Yeah, is it? Can you please just respond to me faster? Is this an autoloader? Please, just tell me. Wait, that's all. This doesn't have an ATGM. Yes, thank you. Finally, a British tank with an ATGM. Oh. A British tank. A British tank with an autoloader that's really when I know the Russians have an ATGM premium, but I never knew this one. Wait. Whatever, let's just... Wait, was that a pen? Wait, this thing has an ATGM and I can face Panthers in this. Let's see how deadly it is. Hey, that was a boring hit. I missed, I did not. Yes, I definitely did miss. Camera from tank on his side, no thank you. Camera from tank on his side, no thank you. Let me J out. Cause reload is too slow. I know it doesn't have a lot of load, I was just wondering if it had a ATGM. Kiss goodbye this pen. Kiss this panther. Oh, come on, I missed. How sensitive is this controller? Eh? Yeah. There. Kiss this panther goodbye. Because it will be deleted. Okay, I guess it actually didn't delete it because... does Russians have a more powerful ATGM? Because this is very boring. Yeah, I did not like this vehicle at all. Its ATGMs are pretty much garbage because it won't actually delete anything at all. And is that aircraft right there based on the fuck wolf? No, okay. And Germans, no sorry, Americans. Yes, I thought so. I'd love to test out the... No, I'd love to test... I'd love to test this out, but I cannot, which is super depressing. The AVRE has a pretty good big one. I like to have big guns. I am a very fast changer, so... A Type 75 meme machine. I've heard that this was a meme. This is a meme tank. Is that true? I do not know why they call it a meme tank. I don't understand exactly why they call this a meme tank. But let's find out. Oh god. Jesus Christ. This thing is absolutely taking down this tank. Okay, missed. Driver. This is a Deathbringer. No wonder they call it a meme tank. This thing is a Deathbringer. This tank is a Deathbringer. Wait, whoa. Aw. How come we never charge an iPad? It feels like you never charge your iPad. Is that true? I know, you like never charge your iPad. Yep. You know this YouTube on Xbox, right? This is a meme tank. A Deathbringer. That's almost always the most heaviest tank at this BR. Yes, okay. One more thing before you go. The SU-100Y's test drivers are actually quite fun. You get to delete every tank you see, even the mouse, and it's a very fun tank to dip around with. Other than that, you can go now. Okay, see you later.